Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I would like us to talk about how much childbirth costs in Finland. Yes, in most developed countries childbirth is usually expensive. Yes, and Finland is not an exception. No, however, in this video I'm going to be breaking down how much it costs in general to give birth in Finland, and also I'll be talking about how much I paid, how much it cost me to deliver my second child here in Finland. Yes, so this video is based on my personal experience. Yeah, I already have a video where I spoke about my pregnancy story here in Finland. If you have not seen that video, I'm going to put the link in the description. Yes, in that video I spoke about my pregnancy journey, how it started and how it ended. Yes, it's very informative. I talked about how good the healthcare system in Finland is, everything that happened during my pregnancy. You can just check out the video. There is a lot of information in that video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how much I paid in total to deliver in Finland, how much support financially I got from the government. So today's video we're going to be talking finances, we're going to be talking about money. Okay, so if you're interested to watch this video, join me, and if you've not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel. Okay, like my video, comment if you have anything to say or any question. Yeah, so without wasting your time guys, let's dive right into the video. So I've always said in my past video, and I will always say, that Finland is a progressive and an organized nation. Yes, I think this is one of the reasons why it is always rated #1 when it comes to world happiest country. Not necessarily that people in this country are seen jumping on the street because of happiness or are always smiling. No guys, I think it is really because the system here works. Like everything works here in Finland. Like everything is organized, guys. Like let's say for instance, the healthcare system. I already told my story on my experience in the hospital, guys. I was treated with utmost care, guys. It is very functional. Everything when it comes to healthcare is functioning, guys. So even though there are some loopholes here and there, nothing is like 100%. Yes, but when it comes to rating, if I'm asked to rate the healthcare system in Finland, I will rate it like top notch, like wonderful, beautiful, guys, because I was being taken care of like in a very wonderful way, guys. So by this time last year, I was already in the hospital. Like I went to the hospital very early. I never expected that I was going to be in the hospital that early, because on a normal, my actual delivery date was supposed to be towards the ending of January this year. Yes, and I delivered my baby during December last year. Yes, guys. So something happened. I already told the full story, guys. I never expected that I was going to be in the hospital that early, but the way the situation was being taken care of was like amazing. Like guys, awesome, guys. Like they handled the situation in a very wonderful way. That is why I would always say that the healthcare system in Finland is the best. Like I'll just call it the best I've ever experienced in my whole life. At the end of everything, I was so grateful. Like everything was handled smoothly. I delivered my baby. So one thing that surprised me most during my stay in the hospital was that no one spoke anything about finances while I was still in the hospital. Nothing about money was mentioned, guys, because I felt like the way I was enjoying everything, all the care. Normally, someone should have brought up money, yes, but no one spoke about it at all. I was there, like I was in a very comfortable room, like very spacious. I had my own toilet, I had my own bathroom, I had free internet, I had a television, an extra bed where my husband would stay if he wanted to stay a night. Yes, I had a chair and a table where I could sit. I had light, like I had everything. Everything was provided, and even clothes there. Had it been I was used to the system, like how things work in Finland, I wouldn't have gone to the hospital with clothes, because when I was going to the hospital, even though I went my first night there, I wasn't with anything because I wasn't expecting to sleep there. But I was given clothes, but I thought that was because I came to the hospital without clothes. So the next day I already asked my husband to bring my clothes, and then I discovered that there were clothes there for people, for patients. I was given breakfast, dinner, lunch, like everything was provided. They come to my room, they serve me, and the cleaner was always coming to clean, emptying the trash, all that. So during this time, when I was enjoying all this, whenever my husband comes by, I would always ask him, maybe how much are we going to pay for all this? Like, seeing everything that was happening, how I was being fed, how I was being clothed, how my room was spacious, I could take my bath, like a very clean environment, guys. I already knew that whatever they are going to say is the price is going to be a high one, guys. I had an idea. So my husband would always say, let's forget about the bill, let's just hope that everything turns out fine. Like, I give birth to my baby successfully and forget about the price for now, since they were not bringing it up. But I was curious. I was curious. So after everything, after my stay in the hospital, after I had put to bed and all that, I went home. I didn't hear from the hospital. I was still waiting. I knew that a bill is going to come, but I didn't know how much was going to be in that bill. So I was still waiting. We waited for 1 week. We didn't see the bill. And then I think that was around 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks after I came back from the hospital, we received the bill. Guys, we were given a bill of almost 650 euros. Okay, when we saw this bill, we were happy. Yes, we felt it's worth it. Yes, we were happy to pay the bill. Almost 650 euros. Yes, we were happy to pay the bill because I knew that I really enjoyed a lot in that hospital. Apart from during my labor, labor is stressful and all that. But the care was top notch. The food, I was fed, I was clothed. Yes, so I felt this is okay, this is good. Like, it was equal to not paying anything because I received maximum care from the hospital. So we were happy to pay. We paid the bill. We never expected to see a second bill, guys. There was a second bill. That was like after 1 week that we paid for my own bill, another bill came in, and that was my daughter's bill. Guys, I never expected that my daughter was going to have a separate bill. When we paid for my bill, I thought that was all. Yes, because when I had my first baby, there is nothing like a separate bill for your baby. All the bills are together. You pay everything together. So I never expected a second bill. So, and this second bill was almost 700 euros. We never expected it. We never expected that the bill was coming. So, goodness, that was huge. But guys, the government paid for it. Yes, they paid for everything for my daughter's bill. Like, we didn't have to pay. Guys, that was wonderful. So together now, when you put those bills together, apart from the government supporting us, we are supposed to pay 1,350 euros. Yes, like together, my bill and my daughter's bill, 1,350 euros. Yes, guys, but the government handled it, and we are so grateful for that. So in my bill, I was supposed to pay, I have it here with me. I do have it. So I'm just sharing this with you guys, my experience and all. Anything for you guys. Just for you to know what you'll be expecting in case you come to Finland and you're going to put to bed. Yes. So here I stayed in the hospital 10 days before delivery, and each day that you spend in the hospital is 50 euros. So I spent like 10 days in the hospital before delivery, and then after delivery I spent 3 days in the hospital. So when you put this together and you times this by the 50 in a day. Yes, that is 13 times by 50. Then you get the amount that I paid, like my own bill. So because I delivered my baby before time, I gave birth to my baby during my 35th week of pregnancy. Yes, so because of that, they needed to take care of my baby. Yes, so after I was discharged, my baby was to stay in the hospital. I was still in the hospital, but I was already discharged, so I was only there to take care of my baby. I wasn't being taken care of anymore, but I was just there to take care of her. So my baby stayed for 2 weeks in the hospital after delivery. Yes, like they needed to check to make sure that my baby was in good condition before leaving the hospital. So we had to stay for 2 weeks. Guys, we stayed in the hospital till the next year. Like I spent almost 1 month in the hospital. Yes. So from this bill, it says that my baby stayed first week, that is like 7 days in the hospital, you know, each day 50 euro. Yes, so 7 days, and then another 7 days, and then 3 days in the hospital was free. 3 days from these days, my baby stayed for 17 days in the hospital. So 3 days from these 17 days where like it's written Maxuton. Yes, Maxuton, free, like no payment for those days. But for the remaining 14 days, which is exactly 2 weeks, we had to pay for them. But we were lucky, the government took care of it, guys. And then we only had to pay my 650 euros. Had it been I had no complication, had it been like I just went to the hospital to give birth to my baby on my normal delivery date, it wouldn't have been like up to this amount. I would have only had to pay, I think, 150 euros. Yes, I would have only paid 150 euros because you stay for only 3 days in the hospital. And remember, each day costs 50 euros. For those 3 days, 150 euros. And your baby doesn't pay for those 3 days. It's just the mom. But because my case was different, I received 2 bills. Big money. But because Finland, the Finnish government is wonderful, they handled one of the bills, guys. But okay, other you know, I said I was going to be talking about finances, like combination of what I spent and what I got, like the support I got from the government, monetary. From what I've just mentioned, you know, my baby's bill. Yes, that was a great support from the government. And also during my pregnancy, you know, in my previous video, I showed my pregnancy, like there's this box that the government gives you if you're pregnant in Finland. You get a box, a baby box, like it's filled with baby items. Yes, if you don't want these items in the box, if you check my previous video, you're going to see the box. Everything, like ready from towels, baby clothes, trousers, like even items for the mom. Guys, if you don't want these items, they are going to give you, I think, yes, 170 euros. Yes, but for me, I choose the items in the box, guys. I will not go for the money. No. You know, the clothes in that place is made with beautiful fabric. Like, it's going to last long for you, like the way it's been made. Towels, like clothes that you can use for your second baby, I'm telling you. So I prefer the clothes, I prefer the items to the money. But in case you want the money, you can always opt for it. Yes. And also during 8 months of pregnancy, you get your maternity leave. And this maternity leave, the government also pays you for it. Yes, I got paid for my maternity leave. That's 4 weeks before my delivery date, and then 4 weeks after my delivery date. Guys, I was paid. Yes. So after this 8 weeks of maternity, I'll start with the parental leave, a period of 160 days, like for both parents. Like I stay for 160 days, and my husband 160 days, guys. And these 160 days, you're being paid. Yes. Yes, you're being paid. Like, I think 70 to 80% of your normal salary. Yes, you're being paid. And from these 160 days, you can have 63 days. Yes, during my own time, my husband gave me 63 days from his own days. Like that number of days, like I can give my husband 63 days for my days and stay for the remaining days. 160 days minus 63 days, I think that's 97 days. So if I give my husband 63 days, I will stay for 97 days. And then if he gives me his 63 days, I will stay for like 223 days. Yes, I got 63 days for my husband and I stayed for 223 days, and my husband will now stay for 97 days. So these days that I've mentioned now, I was being paid. Yes, I was being paid. Stay home, take care of my baby, everything about my baby. I could just stay and look after my baby. So I stayed for the whole of 223 days without working, and I was earning because of the wonderful government of Finland. So that's it. If you ask me now what exactly it costs to give birth in Finland, guys, I would say free. Yes, I would say free, because all the things I enjoyed with the money I paid, like the money I paid were not like the same thing with all the things I enjoyed, guys. So if you ask me all this, I would say it's free of charge, guys. It's free. So I think I'll have to come to the end of this video. Yes, this is the end of this video. So it's Christmas. Happy Christmas in advance, guys. Wishing you everything beautiful this Christmas. Love you. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. And if you have anything to say, just leave a comment on the comment section. And I love it when you like my video. I love the likes. Guys, like my video, okay? Thank you. Bye.